Welcome to the very first episode of Hypothetically Speaking.
Yes, sir.
I'm one of your hosts, Michael Robertson, aka My Larry. He don't miss microwave. Damn, that's him over there.
Heating up.
He's heating up. And to my right is my brother.
Other podcast host, Juan Smith, aka Sung Hai, aka I'm always open, aka just throw it up for real. Nah, man, but we got some great stuff on the way for y'all.
On the way, man.
Got some great stuff.
Got some great guests. We got some great guests. We outside on location.
Facts. Man, we actually shot this first episode once already.
Like a while ago.
Lost the file, I'm not even gonna lie to y'all.
Lost the fucking file.
So now we back. First episode, take two.
Take two.
Take two on the first
we don't
episode.
We don't want to treat y'all wrong.
No, of course, man. And we already got a couple episodes shot already after this, so they're just gonna be rolling out after this week. Sorry for the delay. Sorry for the wait, Lil Wayne.
Sorry for the wait. Because it's been a long process of getting these episodes shot.
No, facts, man.
But we got some good guests for y'all, man. We just want to, treat y'all right.
No, man, for real. It's a lot crazier than what it seems like when you first started podcast. It's crazy because we didn't talk about this on the original first episode,
right.
But going through the experience and having shot a couple episodes and stuff now, and then doubling back and shooting the first episode again, just having the experience of, one, losing the file, you know what I mean?
Losing the file.
Two, dealing with guests and different things come up at different times, so being able to learn how to structure, how to shoot the podcast and all that
scheduling,
kind of
all type of stuff, because we had one guest, something came up. So we not tripping, but we understand. Shit come up all the time.
It's life, man.
That's why we batch shoot now. We're gonna start batch shooting multiple episodes in one day.
Facts, man. But we got a lot of heat coming for y'all, man. We got all the kind of variety of guests, real estate moguls, and some athletes, rappers.
We got chicks who do make your waist disappear. We got athletic trainers from women to men to whatever you need, whatever you want. We got.
Yep, photographers. You feel me? I'm talking about very well-known photographers too.
You ain't just talking about a nigga who just pick up a camera and say, "Hey man, I take pictures for $20." Nah, nigga selling $10,000 photos.
Yeah, $10,000. Actually, that made me think about it. I got an artist, super dope. He does a lot of stuff for different people, famous people. He got a painting for Shaq. He did one for Mac Miller when he died. I'm gonna reach out to him, see if I can get him on a podcast. Named Jay Zumo. That boy is dope.
Yeah, so we got a lot of stuff coming, man.
Dope,
but
man.
We just wanted to tell y'all about us first, because it is our show. But we are gonna be talking to other people.
No, facts.
But y'all gotta get to know us a little bit, because y'all gonna become fans of us. Y'all gonna become our supporters.
No, facts.
The guests, you might see the guests and be like, "Oh shit," but you always coming back for Michael, Juan. Sometimes we got our other brother Jeff in the episode. Sometimes we don't know, he might get fired. Who knows?
Yeah.
But But right now he an independent contractor with the crew.
Nah, facts. So, shout out to homie Jeff.
Shout out to Jeff, man. Legend.
Man gonna be doing his shit, man.
Still
He gonna
bitch.
be on. He gonna be on and off, man. He gonna be in and on and off. So, a little bit about ourselves, I guess. So, definitely, I consider myself a serial entrepreneur. Multiple different businesses starting up. Multiple different things I got in my mind that I want to accomplish. One of them being a podcast. So that's kind of how we got this started. Definitely wanted to just go ahead. Anything that I think about and I want to do, I'm one of the people that's like, all right, let's get it done. What do we got to do to get it started? And let's start doing it right now.
And that's also a con, because these niggas don't ever think through all the way. When I say these niggas, I mean my mentor and him, because they're kind of the same person. Because I'm a thinker. I like to look at shit every step of the way. Who's going to do all this work?
That's true.
Who's going to supply all this money? I don't have a problem with doing the work. It's just when we get this shit up and running, how are we going to get it automated? That's my biggest idea. I'm not one to do something for too long, because anything can get automated. Anything.
That's facts. You could definitely automate anything. I think about that too. I think about the processes behind it, how I'm going to automate it. I just don't be thinking about, all right, now who am I going to get to actually run this automation? You know what I mean? But my thing is, you can find that. You can find money. They got money in abundance if you really think about it. You can find the money. You can find the people. And you can always find all that stuff. I think for me, the reason why I do these things the way I do them is because I know that everybody got ideas.
Yep.
Everybody got ideas.
Everybody got ideas.
It's taking the action that really makes things happen for real. So I'm like, shit,
And
we
being
can figure
consistent.
it out. We can figure it out as we go, dog. Let's
Yep.
go. Start it.
Just started like this podcast. Fuck, we just had to start this shit, and we weren't about to not do it because we paid for this equipment. So this shit was gonna get used. So, fuck that's. So nigga wasn't about to just let this shit sit. This was like $1,000 worth of shit.
No,
So
facts.
we ain't letting this shit just sit. So fuck that. But me, I'm an entrepreneur. But me, I'm more so, I want to travel. Like, I'm doing this entrepreneur shit to set up my life to travel and explore different cultures and understand. I just want to understand what the human experience is supposed to be, because I know life is bigger than New Orleans, Louisiana, for sure.
And that's what we at. We in New Orleans, y'all.
Yeah, we from New Orleans. Well, I'm from New Orleans.
I'm from Baton Rouge.
Well, I'm from BR, but this same shit, niggas just talk country and fuck their cousins.
Wait a minute.
So it's just, you know, I like the entrepreneurship because I don't got to work for them, and I hate working for niggas who, especially if the nigga's a bad leader. So I just hate working for niggas, period. Like, I'd rather do shit with my partners and we make this money together than put money in another nigga pocket who don't really care in the first place. He just want that check.
No, facts. And
So-
there's nothing wrong with working for somebody else. I mean, everybody doesn't necessarily want that lifestyle, and everybody doesn't necessarily want the responsibility
this
that
shit
comes with it.
It's hard.
It's not easy.
This shit hard.
It's not complicated, but it's not easy.
Yeah, this shit is hard.
It's not easy.
You gotta be motivated every day. And today, I had to get up.
Yeah.
The day before that, I had to get up. You know what I did yesterday? Not a fucking thing.
They say motivation flees. It's determination and consistency.
Discipline.
Discipline, yeah. Motivation flees. It's only temporary. You could be motivated for a couple hours. You can motivate it for a whole week, but once that motivation fades, then what are you falling back on?
Right. So it's just like that's my goal. Like, I want to just feel the human experience the best I can, because we gonna die eventually. So, and I don't want to die knowing I never left New Orleans. My reference point was always New Orleans. Like,
Yeah, facts. I definitely want to be able, like you said, build reference points.
yeah, like nigga, life. Like I said, a lot of niggas who gonna watch this probably gonna be niggas we know. Like, the first couple people. As we grow, it's gonna be different people. Like, I want to learn Spanish. I want to learn how to play the guitar, play the piano. Just be an all around human. Like,
Facts.
just to be a well-rounded, not even all around human, a well-rounded human, because that shit matter, because you could affect a lot of people that way.
No, facts. That's for sure. That's dope. I definitely want to learn to play the piano, guitar.
Right, not
vocal
even on no
lessons.
corny like John Legend shit, like some real just have a skill, just some shit, just be an extraordinary human, man. Just have some shit. A baby could be crying in the mall or something. You see a fucking piano. This is a wild scenario. This is some hypothetical shit, but you know, a baby could be crying. Next thing you know, you play Baby Shark do on the piano.
This man's stupid.
That little baby gonna shut the fuck up.
This man's stupid.
But that's because you learn how to take the time to learn how to play the piano. So
Yeah. But actually, no lie. I actually like.
yeah,
I actually like.
we laughing because our third host is looking at us from behind the camera.
Guess
So
you finished training niggas. Huh?
yeah, I guess he's a coach, so he probably about to come over here and speak some bullshit.
Yeah, but
Come on, man, come get in the camera,
You
man.
can come get in the camera, cut. Nah, he
No,
won't.
all right, now a
For
nigga wants to be
sure.
shy.
For sure. But nah, I actually like music though, so that's why I want to learn how to play.
Oh
piano,
yeah,
vocal
yeah.
lessons,
We got
all that stuff.
for sure. Music. I love music. Like, I really do love music. I want to make a record label.
Definitely.
Mike, I ain't gonna tell you the name because, you know, nigga ain't put it in filing yet. But, you know,
Nah,
we gonna sign niggas. I'm not gonna sign just any nigga. I'm gonna sign a nigga I believe in, who I think dope. And, you know,
Big facts. We definitely starting that record label.
starting a record label. We got an
Definitely
airline coming, MJ Airlines.
We got a lot of stuff planned, man. We got a lot of stuff. One step at a time. though.
One step at a time. All we got right now is real estate, and we got these rental cars coming soon. So, you know, just a lot of stuff going on, man. And as we grow, we want y'all to ask us questions in the comments that y'all want to know from us, from Jeff, from any, like, just know what y'all want to know about us and what's next
Yeah.
and what's coming. You know, we gonna do a questions episode for sure with all three of us. But, you know, y'all can do it right now. Y'all can and we just gonna start saving the questions as we go along each episode.
Yep.
So
And then let us also know what kind of what guests y'all want on the show.
yeah, and what questions y'all have for guests too, because you
Facts.
know.
And then like we said this last time, but like I said, we lost the recording. No guest is out of range.
Yeah,
It might
like,
take us 2-3 seasons to get them. But
yeah, no guest is out of range. If you think, man, I want to ask Frank Ocean or Tyler the Creator this question, ask that question because we gonna get them. Like,
yeah.
oh, I want to ask Meg the Stallion, like, what type of hot sauce she like? We probably not gonna ask that dumbass shit because it's a dumbass question. But yeah, like, that shit's stupid. But, you know, just ask it. Ain't no dumb questions, even though I just said that was a dumbass question.
There's no dumb. There's no guest too far out of reach.
Yeah, like,
I've always felt and been taught that, you know what I'm saying, you're 1 to 2 people away from the person that
And
you're trying
that's
to get in
a
contact
fact.
with. So, hey, man, we could
So,
definitely
like,
get people, man. For
if
real,
you
for
want to
real.
ask questions about strippers, because I know strippers. So, you know, why are you stripping? Don't ask that question. They hate that question. Why? What the fuck you mean why am I stripping, bitch? Money.
Yeah. Money.
The fuck?
Money.
So,
Money, 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 money.
you know, man. But, you know, as we grow, y'all can get to know us more. But the shit we can tell y'all on this episode today is that, like, we both college educated, but I dropped out because that school shit was not for me.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, this shit whack.
Yeah, I'm not even gonna lie. If I wouldn't play sports, I probably wouldn't have finished.
Yeah, that shit not for me.
And I say that, my people gonna see this and be like, "What?" But nah, for real, I really didn't like college, man. I was tired of school.
That shit is prison.
I was tired of school.
Well, it's not really prison because, you know, you really don't have to go to class. But, you
not
know,
college. High school's prison.
high school prison for sure.
For sure prison.
But, you know, I went to McMain High School. I don't have nothing special to say about them. The only thing I can say about them is that, like, my graduating class and the class before, it really was like a family. My high school is really like a family. I don't know what the fuck that bitch like now. It look way better now, though. I know that for a fact.
Yeah,
But
they upgrade that bitch.
other than that, and we made it to the third round of the playoffs without a fucking gym.
Yeah.
And now they got a gym, and that's crazy. And they won the state championship last year, so never mind. So yeah, shout out. That's what I do know.
Facts. I went to Southern Lab in Baton Rouge. We dope as hell. Mad college athletes, mad NFL athletes.
Yeah, we don't get that many athletes.
All we got is athletes. I ain't gonna lie, they say we was an athletic school. But at the same time, we also got mad dope people too, like that was really smart that came out of there. I mean, you know, the historical things behind it. It's on the HBCU campus and all that stuff. It was dope. Like he said, my high school was super like family, like super family. I'm talking about, and it was super small. I think we graduated 37 people in my class.
God damn, y'all niggas dumb. 37 niggas a graduating class, nigga. Yeah. Fuck, who the fuck?
No, but that's how many people were in the class.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, no. It wasn't like 37 out of 1,000. It was like 37 people in the class.
Oh, all right. Well, of course y'all family niggas. Only 37 of you niggas.
Facts, for real.
The fuck?
For real.
How the fuck that go? That mean niggas either flung it. Like, what the fuck, nigga?
Nah, 37 people. In the whole class, bro. We knew everybody first, middle, last name, mama, dad.
You had
name,
to.
everybody.
It's 37. Y'all damn nigga got all classes together.
Yeah, we do. Pretty much had all classes together. And then, of course, with that few people, like we all played all sports.
Yeah, like what the fuck?
Football, basketball, ran track. Like we did everything, bro.
Yeah, man. It's
everything.
Just, you know,
100-something plus state championships. About 16 in a row girls state track championships. I forgot how many the boys had, but we was going crazy.
Yeah, that nigga he win the fucking thing.
We was going crazy, but that's just, you know what I'm saying, a little background, a little stuff about us.
Yeah.
I pulled up a couple questions, just some random stuff.
Yeah.
So, who are 3 people who have been the most influential to you?
Most influential to me, my big brother Scott Alonzo. Shout out to you, love you. Most influential, damn. I really don't have any influential. Like, most of you niggas is suckers.
It sound like Wallow.
But I don't know. My big brother, my friends, I guess Juan, because I don't know. Me and this nigga feed good off each other because it's like we got the same mindset and the same goal. But it's not really like influential. It's like more like motivation and influence to always stay consistent.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. So Juan, Jeff, Hector on there too, because that's one of the hardest working niggas I know.
But it's the hardest.
So yeah, my friends, I guess. I don't know, man. I don't really got too many role models or influential niggas, like, cause if I didn't really meet you, if I can't, like, it's easy to say a nigga like, ooh, Will Smith, LeBron,
right, yeah.
Kevin Hart, Dave Chappelle. Like, it's easy to say that, but nigga, I don't know you,
not
nigga.
Personally,
yeah, like I need to know you for real, cause like, I got influence like that, but like that's from a fan standpoint.
Right.
From a real life standpoint, it's like my friends, my older brother for sure. That's really it. I don't got 3. I just got 2.
Yeah, mine, for sure, I would say influential.
Your cousin?
My cousin for sure.
Yeah.
He's definitely like number 1, if not top 3, if not number 1.
Yeah.
Definitely super influential. Talk to him all the time about a lot of stuff. Boy, he's super smart, man. Super crazy. I'm gonna have to bring him on an episode, man. I'm talking about, I think he's a genius personally. And I honestly don't say that about too many people because I feel like I'm smart, not trying to toot my own horn. But like, I don't feel like too many people like are on that level as far as like being able to, you know what I'm saying, articulate things, have the knowledge and then be able to articulate it so where you can understand it. And then he
to
has
where
an
anybody
abundance.
can understand.
Yeah, and then he has an abundance of that kind of knowledge. Him, I would say influential. I mean, of course, my friends, just the circle. I think the circle you're around influences you a lot. So, for sure, having the right people around you in the circle definitely gonna, you know what I'm saying, push you to either one way or the other. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna push you one way or the other. And then 3, I know I got another influential person in my life. I can't think of him at the moment. I feel like I'm gonna think of him later on. But I mean, I definitely got influential people in my life. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I take influence in different ways. So, for example, one of my mentors, Anthony Kimball, he's not a very vocal person, but like you can see it through his actions and what he does. You know what I mean? And I think that's very influential. That, you know what I mean, I'm able to see and touch somebody who's doing the type of things that he's doing. Like you said, you could see Grant Cardone on the internet, $100 million real estate.
Got a whole private jet.
Right, but to be able to see somebody right next to me that I'm sitting next to and can ask a question, that's doing really super dope things and headed to that level.
Right.
I think that's very influential. Just being able to have those people around and be able to ask them and be able to touch base with them and see what they're doing and how they move, and then be able to move how they move with them, because you know what I'm saying, you're around them. So I think that's very influential as well. So the mentors that I've acquired throughout my life, shout out to all of them.
Yeah, for sure. Shout out to my mentor, Julian Gordon. He's more of a vocal leader. He's both. He an action and vocal leader, but he better with being vocal and vocalizing like, yo, I need you to do this. So what other questions you got?
Let's see.
And I do have on the Rock Lee hoodie. We do watch anime, so we will be talking about anime on here.
Man, I actually told him I wanted to get a gamer. I want to get a female gamer on here.
Yeah. So if you're a female gamer, let us know in the comments.
Facts.
Don't matter if you got 100 followers or 2 million.
On a female gamer.
We gonna fuck with you. We're not flying you out though. Not right now.
It's not in the budget.
It could be via Zoom.
That's not in the budget.
It's not in the budget. No.
But next question is, what are some of the resources that have helped you along the way? And I'm gonna make it broad, like just in general in life. Like, what are some of the resources
help
that
me become who I am, or help me become who I am?
Help you become who you are.
Resources, the resources, the hood, poverty. Fuck.
What helped you get out of that mindset? I got people that's been in the hood and poverty that's still.
What helped me get out of the mindset of poverty?
What resources helped you get you to where you are today?
Basketball, number one, because, you know, I saw a lot of shit. I got to travel a lot for basketball.
Yeah.
Well, when I say travel, like Orlando, Lansing, Louisiana.
It's still important, man.
Yeah,
Travel's
but
still
like,
important.
basketball for sure, like, because I was a nigga in the hood who hoop, you know. Niggas may think I'm sad. Y'all may like, man, I could get that nigga. I'm 6'4" and you will get a bucket, nigga. I will give you a bucket. But, you know, this basketball, man, basketball really saved my life, low key. So,
yeah,
that's easy to say, but that's the truth. Like, I never wanted to rap. I'm not a rapping ass nigga. I love music, but I can't put words together that sound nice in the way I want it to sound. So, basketball, anime, shit that just kept me inside. Really, that shit just kept me inside. Right. Anime, basketball, my older brother, cause he was the. Nah, I'm sorry I'm putting your business out here, Scott, but you know he was selling drugs and shit. But he kept me out of trouble. He was like, man, if I ever see you selling drugs, it wasn't even just him. It was just niggas in the hood because they knew me as a hooping nigga. If I ever see you selling drugs or trying to sell drugs, man, I'm gonna kill you myself. I know that's some crazy shit to tell a nigga who 8 to 12 years old, but you know that's just life.
But that's real though, man. I was seeing Dion. The little video Jeff showed us with Dion, he was talking about, man, that there's no respect no more. He was like, let me tell you right now, if you an athlete in college, you're not a gangster.
Oh, yeah.
He's like, you're not a gangster. No. Because, you know what I'm saying? He's like, because real gangsters and people that was really in the streets before would tell you, like, you not doing none of this. Like, yo, you know what I'm saying? Get your education.
They protect it.
Yeah, play ball.
Yeah.
And get out. Like,
yeah, I think that would be the resources. I wouldn't say school, because school was kind of forced. I was forced to go to school. It was like, that was a priority. Like, I had to, my mama, we used to come in my room and wake me up at 5 o'clock in the morning, get dressed for school to catch the bus at 6. So it's like, I had to go to school. That's not like, that's going to keep you out the streets, but it's really not, because niggas left school anyways. So.
Niggas definitely left school.
But, you know, I can say school. Books, I used to read way more when I was, and I credit that to my mother, because she made sure I always had a book in my hand. And I actually picked up a habit of just reading books. We actually just bought Will Smith book, so we're going to read that. Probably give y'all a review about it.
Yeah, fact, shout out Will Smith. I definitely want to get him on the podcast one of these days.
I'm trying to think. Like, that's probably it, man. Anime. Oh, video games too. Yeah, like this literally a bunch of shit that just kept me inside. Like I'm a nerd, so it's just like.
Think about older now. What about as you get older? What resources helped you kind of shaped you the way you are now?
As I get older, anime still. It's a lot of life lessons in anime, dog. Cause I just went and saw the My Hero Academia movie. That shit was fire. But the lesson I got from it was, man, never give up and be consistent. Cause the main character Deku, he was fighting a nigga who quirk, they call it quirks, was he reflect everything you attacked him with. So it'll come back to you anyways. And he was like, man, this quirk ruined my life. I can never have a wife, blah, blah. But he basically blamed the quirk. He never learned how to control the quirk properly so where it didn't fuck up his life. And Deku told him when he bust his ass to find the movie, he was like, man, if you never would have quit, never would have gave up, you would have had a whole different life. And he was like, me, nigga, heroes don't never give up. And that's why I'm about to bust your ass right now. And he bust his ass. And that nigga was like, damn. You know, it was typical anime shit like, damn, the hero got through the villain, like, damn, this nigga a good nigga. But I'm like, it made me think like, bro, if you don't never give up, bro, and just stay consistent. Is everything. Like perception, bro, because it's like that nigga blamed that quirk and became a whole villain. Yeah. Imagine if somebody helped him or he decided to have the mindset that like, bro, I ain't gonna let this shit ruin my life. I'm gonna have a family. So, you know.
Yeah, facts, man.
As an adult now though, I got a lot of parental problems. Like we gonna get into that later, but like my parents are not what I would say good parents. So, you know, that helped shape me in a bad and good way because I'm super independent. Like I don't really ask for help. And if I need it, I ask for it, but then you're gonna have to force it out of me. Like I'm gonna have to be like damn near like, damn, that's my last straw. Fuck, I gotta ask a nigga for some help. That's a bad trait, but still like it get a lot of shit done. Like I'm super independent because I don't know, just niggas is disappoint you sometimes. Especially when your parents do it, it's just like it's even worse. So it's just like, damn, all right.
That definitely hurts when your parents disappoint you.
Yeah. This trauma.
They human too.
Yeah, this trauma, a lot of trauma. Y'all might be like, damn, that's crazy. But a lot of trauma helped me become a forward thinking adult because it's like this shit sucks.
Yeah.
So it's just like, this shit sucks, bro. This lifestyle that we was living. And what's crazy is I grew up probably lower middle class from the ages of probably 13 to 17. Like we wasn't poor. We was poor when I was a kid to 8, but we got straight when I hit middle school. So like it's so this change. I got decided to see the best of both worlds of being poor and living in a community, but we broke as shit. But we living in a decent ass house.
Right.
So it's like, okay. They got we couldn't go to private school, but you know, the public school, I love public school. It helped give you character. You know, niggas need to get bullied.
They say that. They say public school gives you character.
And don't, you know, when I say niggas need to get bullied, I ain't talking about like beat up. And you know, just crack jokes about each other in all fun when I say bully. So just it builds character for some.
For some. But
what about you?
The best resources that helped me along the way, I think for sure, good and bad for me has to be number one. My dad, like good and bad, because like he's allowed me and like taught me so much stuff. The way he went about it, I don't always agree with some stuff that happened, this and that. It don't matter, but like
I know,
you know what I'm saying, like teaching me how to, you know what I'm saying, put floors down. You know what I mean? And then what was dope about it, like he didn't know how to do all this stuff himself necessarily. Like he would have some of his homies. I mean, my dad was a hood dude too, so like he would have some of his homies that he knew. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, for
put
sure.
Floors down, and he'd come through and
Pam and Bill.
Yep. And then dude showed me how to put the floors down. So now I know how to put floors down. Same thing, changing car brakes. You feel me? Changing oil. Like being a real handy person. Like people see me and probably don't think I'm handy at all. Cause like I don't know, you know what I'm saying? Like people saw me and thought I played basketball, not football. I mean, if you're an athlete,
sucks at basketball.
If you're an athlete, you catch the reference. You know what I'm saying? They think basketball pretty boys, football dirty. You know what I'm saying? Like they was like, nah, nigga, you play basketball, but nah. So like being able to be handy for sure. Pops always kind of instilled that into me. Being able to work hard, instilled a lot of stuff. Hard work, a lot of mechanical things, learning how to do on the car. Brakes, oil, tires, all that stuff. Put floors down in the house. Change toilets. I'm talking about any and everything, dog. Any and everything you could think of. I didn't pretty much have to do.
All right.
So I mean that was dope though. It's still hard work, and it gave me things to understand and know. Now that I'm older, how to do. I mean, you get older, you realize like, man, I'm not about to pay nobody $100 to change my oil, and I can go buy it for $40 at the.
He's lying. He's gonna pay niggas when in the future. He's not
in the
doing
future,
it.
yeah, for sure. In the future.
Right now, yeah, niggas still doing this.
No, facts. But I'm saying like when you I'm not wealthy yet. You know what I'm saying? So when I could save my coins in different ways, I'm gonna definitely do it. You know what I mean? Like they start charging $150 an axle to change brakes.
Yeah, I changed my own rotor and my brakes.
Brakes $60, man. Yeah. For front and back. Like I'm not paying you $150 to.
Yeah.
So like stuff like that is definitely dope for sure. And then also, like Mike said, my pops always put a book in my hand. I always put a book in my hand. He had me reading. I'm talking about way ahead of my time. This man had me reading The Miseducation of the Negro, and I was in elementary, bro. Like I ain't know what I was reading.
Traumatic shit.
I didn't know what I was reading. You know what I'm saying? But it enhanced my mindset and increased my vocabulary and did a bunch of other things for me. I think a really dope resource I have that kind of definitely shaped me the way I am now is my family in itself. Like my grandmother, my father, and my stepmother are all social workers. So like it was never nothing I could do in my life without being questioned, why are you doing it? So like it helped create self-awareness to an extreme level at a very young age. Like my grandmother wouldn't let me do anything as a kid without understanding why I did it. So like as a kid, you're not thinking about why you doing stuff, you just doing stuff. You know what I'm saying? Acting out of emotion and stuff like that. So
wow, that's crazy because unlike him, I didn't get it like that. My self-awareness came from survival. And like if I go to this park, why I won't go to this park? Because if I go to this park, it's 9 times out of 10, nigga gonna shoot at this park. So you know what, Mike? Let's go read this book your mama gave you and stay your black ass inside. So I got self-awareness in a different form because like that, and self-awareness really, I ain't gonna lie, that's some shit you need to have for sure. Like it stop you from doing dumb shit. Like,
and it keeps you, it allows you to understand why you do the things you do so that you don't do it again. It lets you act out of rationality rather than emotion. And a lot of times bad things happen when you react off emotion.
When you just react off emotion, 9 times out of 10 you're gonna regret that shit. You're like, damn, why did I do that? I wish I could go back.
No, facts.
So if you sit and think through it, it's gonna be like, that's why I haven't had a fight in a long time. I don't argue with no women because it's like,
I'd rather have a conversation. I'd rather see what's really going on. So, like, for example, when I did something as a child, like, say I just stormed at the house or something. I don't know. Say maybe I was mad at my brother for playing a game or something like that. I don't know. My grandmother would be like, why'd you do that? I'm like, I don't know. I was mad. She was like, there's a reason for everything. Why did you do it? I was mad. Why were you mad? I was mad because he took the game from me. He was like, okay, why did that make you mad? It was like, because I couldn't stop it and I wanted to keep playing the game. Okay, so what are you really mad at? I'm mad at the fact that I couldn't control that situation. Yeah. You know what I mean? So it's like, so
then nigga used to beat the shit out of his stepbrother.
That was my stepbrother. My older brother, he was 5 years older than me, and he was way bigger than me, so I couldn't do nothing to him. I would just be mad and run off. So like getting an understanding of stuff like that and understanding you can't control situations, and then it allows you to be able to open up conversation in different ways. So like now, instead of getting mad and storming off, it's like asking my brother, like, what's going on? Like, why are you taking the game from me? You know what I'm saying? And which is also bad because then it also made me very manipulative because I started understanding the way people think and the way people think better than they understood themselves. It's crazy. But I stopped. It was a long journey. Stopped doing all that too.
I stopped too because I was manipulating the shit out of women. I ain't gonna cap. And hey man, if you understand how somebody think and what makes them do what you want to do, and with emotions to pull to make them do what you want to do, it's easy. Especially when you're a fucking teenager. This shit easy as hell.
Man, that shit was crazy.
You going through so much shit. It's so easy for me to tell you a few little things, and then boom. I don't do that shit no more. That shit corny.
No, I definitely stopped. But also mine was unintentional to a sense. Like I understood how to get things done, but I wasn't understanding that I was doing that. You feel me? So somebody called me out on it and was like, bro, you know you mad manipulative. I don't know what you're talking about. And then like it was an older person clearly. And they would like just broke it down to me, and I was like, "Damn,
that nigga know, cause I knew."
Damn, I didn't know.
I used the power for evil.
When I did know, it wasn't nothing like for nothing crazy. It was just more so to get whatever it is I want. Maybe I wanted to go outside or go play the game or something. I was talking to my dad, or whatever. But like when it was like say it was a girl I liked or something, you know what I mean? Like I didn't know that that's what I was doing until somebody like brought it to my face, and I was like, "Oh shit." That is manipulative.
Yeah, it's mad manipulative.
That is manipulative. But I mean, I stopped that.
Right.
That's another thing of having self-awareness, though, is like being able to understand the things that you are doing and be able to look at it from different perspectives and get an understanding of what it is you're doing and why. So, I mean, those are some resources that help me. Books for sure.
Yeah, books for sure.
And then like the people that I met throughout my life, that just gave me advice here and there. Coaches.
Yeah.
Coaches
yeah,
for sure.
I
I
gotta-
definitely had some
yeah.
dope coaches. And then like just mentors that I've acquired now.
Mm-hmm.
Be able to give me insight from different angles. You know what I mean? So like, I think it's really dope to talk to people who have experienced life, but have experienced different than you.
Yeah.
Because like we're in a whole different generation now. I'm talking about you got the metaverse, you got, you know what I'm saying, cryptocurrencies. They wasn't like that when they was growing up. So like
no.
getting insight and things from people that have lived life. You know what I'm saying, been in your position already, but in a different aspect, because they give you a different aspect of it when they're telling you. So
we got 2 more questions, y'all. Then we out.
all right. Let's see. Let me see who the other question is. Myth in your profession. All right. What is your biggest failure and what did you learn from it?
What's my biggest failure? I wouldn't call it my biggest failure. I would call it my parents' biggest failure is having me.
That was
I'm playing.
What is your biggest failure?
What's my biggest failure?
My parents' biggest failure is having me. Jesus.
I'm joking, y'all. I don't know. I didn't ask to be here. A lot of us didn't, but you know.
No, I don't think anybody asked.
I beat 999,000 other niggas.
Yeah, what Gary
to
Vee
be
said.
here.
You are special. You
Yeah,
know how rare it is for a human being to actually be born. Like the
My,
statistics behind it is
yeah,
crazy.
Fuck all that. But my biggest failure today, I don't know. I got a lot of them bitches. My biggest failure?
The biggest failure and what was it? What was the biggest failure and what did you learn from it?
My biggest failure is not believing in myself younger. Like I'm recently starting to believe in myself now, and I'm 26, so don't do that. Start believing in yourself younger. Like I ain't have people pushing me up being like, yo man, you could do whatever you want to do. It was more like, man, do this shit because I said do this shit.
Right.
It wasn't shit I like to do. Like at one point, my mom tried to get me. She was keeping me away from basketball. I had to sneak out to go to practice. So it's like that shit crazy. Oh man, you had to sneak out to go to practice. Yes, nigga, I had to sneak out to go to practice. So, but yeah, that's my biggest failure because like that shit stopped me from doing a lot of shit, and it causes you to overthink. Like, man, can I really do this shit? I ain't gonna lie, nigga. Y'all can do it. You can do whatever the fuck you want to do, my nigga. Except be another race. Don't be like, oh, I can do whatever I want to do. I want to be white.
Whatever you want to accomplish and achieve, you can make it happen.
Yeah, but whatever you want to do, like, don't let a nigga tell you, like, man, you can't do that shit.
Honestly, you can identify as white, not too. You can identify as whatever you want. You
no,
can identify as a rock if you want to.
Yeah, a nigga. Fuck out of here.
You can identify as a rock.
But nah, man, like for real, that's probably my biggest failure. And what I'm learning from it was like it holds yourself back, and it starts to create a mental blockage in your head of like, man, can I really do this shit? And you become unmotivated. And you could be, I'm a motivated nigga regardless, but it's like that shit gonna fade. That motivation shit gonna fade.
It's gonna fade
eventually. So it's like, what's your why? Like, why you doing this shit? You gotta pick yourself up every fucking day for whatever your goal is or whatever you want to do. So that's my biggest failure, is not believing in myself, because that shit stopped me from doing a lot of shit. And it hurt my confidence too. Like, I could have been way better at basketball, but my confidence wasn't where it needed to be because I didn't believe in myself. Like, my mama wasn't telling me, yeah, you could do this. And I didn't meet my real dad till I was 7. So it was like, damn, I'm getting it from all angles. I'm getting fucked. So, and my older brother, that nigga sad at basketball. No offense, Scott, but you sad as fuck. He's sad at basketball. So like, he did teach me how to put the ball between my legs, but other than that, and
what got you started?
Yeah, he put a ball in my hand at 3 years old. But other than that, nah, that's my biggest failure. What about you?
I say my biggest failure was trying to
getting that girl pregnant.
I would never think pregnancy is a failure. I think whatever seed I bring into this world is gonna be amazing. So
right.
I would never think that as a failure. But I think my biggest failure was trying to achieve and prove other people wrong. I think that was one of my biggest. That is my biggest failure. Trying to do something and prove somebody else wrong. Not because I couldn't do it. Not because I didn't accomplish and prove somebody else wrong. Is that once you hit that, it's
you
like
need that validation.
Yeah, I mean, where am I going from there? Like what? And then I kind of negate my own goal. So for example, my goal was to go to the NFL. I mean, like everybody else, yeah, for sure. But then my goal got minimized when I was told like I wasn't good at playing college. So then my goal at that point shifted to like, I'm going to prove you wrong in playing college.
Right. Instead of focusing on going to the NFL.
Right.
Yeah.
I already know I'm good enough to play in college. I don't need to worry about that. So my goal shifted to go play in college. So then once I got to college and I'm playing in college. I become lackadaisical. I become satisfied.
You feel like you
content.
made it.
Yeah, I become content. Instead of going for what I originally said and what I originally wanted to do for myself.
Facts.
I honestly think that had I been more aware and like thinking of like this back then, for sure, that I would have been in the NFL. I might not have lasted long. I might not have been Odell, you feel me? But I think I definitely could have made it to the league.
Yeah, because college became your NFL.
Exactly.
Instead of the NFL staying your NFL.
Exactly.
Yeah, I feel that.
Yeah, and what I learned from it is don't do stuff because you want to prove other people wrong. I mean, that's cool. You can do it to prove other people wrong, but don't do it as your sole purpose. Like, if that's a notch on the belt along the way,
it'll
like
never be enough.
Right. But like do it because
you want to genuinely do it.
Yeah, and that's what you want to accomplish. It's the goal you set for yourself, and it makes you happy, and you know what I'm saying. That's what you want to achieve, and cool. You know, do it because you want to do it, not because you want to prove somebody else wrong.
Yeah, and don't do it because of ego.
Right.
Or pride. Like, oh, these niggas got me fucked up. Think I can't make it to play college? I'm going to show you niggas. And then you get there, it's like, damn, I did it. All right, well.
And I'm chilling. I'm tripping.
Yeah, all right.
You know what I'm saying? So I think that's what I learned from it for sure was, you know, do it. Don't do something out of spite for someone else. Don't do something. Right. I mean, because I could do it. You feel me? Don't get me wrong. I feel like I could do anything. So, like, and if somebody tells me something I can't do, I could definitely do it. But don't do it for that reason. Do it because I want to do it and I want to accomplish something and I get to that goal that I want to have for myself.
Nine times out of 10, the nigga you trying to prove wrong probably don't give a fuck.
Nope.
At all. They probably gonna be like, damn, I told you that? Nah, my bad, man. I was just talking shit.
No, facts. I was just talking shit.
You like, damn, I based my whole life off of what you said. I was like, nigga, grow the fuck up, nigga.
If you're not first, you're last. How would I said that, Ricky?
Nice. So like, man, do shit for you, man. Like, don't let another nigga influence you, man. Like, don't let another nigga influence your life on what you want to do. Like, don't have that chip on your shoulder for no reason. Like,
no, facts.
All right, y'all. Last question, and we out.
Very last question. I think this one's dope, and we don't keep it in general. What is one common myth about your profession or field that you want to debunk? So you could pick any one of them that you want. You can do real estate. You could do just be an entrepreneur in general, or you can do any of it.
One common myth
that you want to debunk.
That I want to be debunked about real estate.
It can be about podcasting.
About podcasting.
Not about anything.
One myth I want to debunk about real estate is that it ain't all bells and whistles over on this real estate shit. You gotta have equity. You gotta have some type of funding. The shit ain't easy. I know niggas who out here, if y'all watching this in y'all wholesale, you probably watch Max Maxwell shit and think, I got the keys. You don't have the keys, my brother. You actually gotta get in this field. We didn't call it combined, me and Juan, it probably called 10,000 niggas.
Facts.
And we probably, out of those 10,000 niggas, we probably got I ain't gonna even say 100 leads. Probably like 20 leads.
No. Go back. I could say out of 10,000 people, we probably got 5,000 leads.
Oh, leads. Okay, 5,000 leads. Actual deals?
Yeah, no, yeah.
So not even 10. Like it's a numbers game for sure. But like it's consistency, man. That's like just be consistent in whatever you do, cause like is this shit hard? Like,
and understanding and being able to adapt and adjust too, because like it was other stuff that we did and it was like, okay, that didn't work, and stuff like that. So.
It's a whole bunch of shit we tried that didn't work. Like I hired a VA, she was fire. Shout out Shelly. She don't work for me no more, but she was a great VA, Jamaican. But I don't know. That's probably the only myth of entrepreneurship is no myths really. It's like niggas probably think entrepreneurs scam a lot, but like, like. that's really a myth. Like, man, these entrepreneurs are scammers. Really, nah.
I ain't never heard that before.
I heard that before. They like, that niggas a scammer. Like, nah, I'm not gonna say they scammers. It's probably, from what I've noticed from my people. When I say my people, I mean black people. They so afraid to lose money.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous. It's like, man, I'm not about to invest in this nigga. I don't know if he's scamming or not.
No facts. But I mean, you never really know. But
never really know. But like
the real reward is on the other side of risk.
Yeah, so like I paid $1,000 for a wholesaling course, and the nigga was legit.
Right.
So like, and Juan just paid what?
$2,000.
$2,000 for a trucking course, and it's more than trucking, but
There's
it got
a lot of stuff. Yeah,
it's a lot of shit. So it's just like, if it would have been a scam, all right, fuck it. Like I lost $1,000.
Gotta shake back.
Shake back, man. Fuck. Like, money come and go, bro. Like don't attach your life to money.
No, facts.
Money is just a tool to make everything easier in life. Like,
and utilize it as a tool.
Utilize it. Like the Travis Scott shit. A lot of people saying, man, Travis Scott this, Travis Scott that, but like the people he influenced, of course they're gonna get hurt, cause the nigga he got money to fix his life, like to whatever the fuck he wanna do. So it's like y'all could listen to him at your own risk.
Right.
Like,
Yeah.
nigga, I'm Travis Scott. Like I'm worth a multi-millions. Like I could easily get a doctor flew to my crib and fix whatever fuck wrong with me.
That's another thing. People be super heavily influenced by people, you know what I'm saying, who are on a different status than them. You know what I mean? Like, it's not saying there's nothing wrong with it, but just understand where they are and where you are, not in a bad way, but like some limitations.
Why the fuck are you listening to Joe Rogan for medical advice? The fuck?
Hey,
who the fuck gives a fuck what Ja Rule thinks? Like Dave Chappelle says. Like, what the fuck?
Hey, shout out Dave Chappelle.
Dave Chappelle, legend. Saw him live a week ago. Saw him live a week ago. A legend, man. But like that's it, bro. Like myths, like I don't know. I'm a life nigga. Like I think about life in general.
They got myths in life though. What's a myth in life that you want to do?
A myth in life is that wherever you think you are is not where you gonna stay. Like your life could be so much better than whatever. If you from California and you live in Compton, Long Beach, and you think your whole life is Long Beach, you're sadly mistaken. Because you could hustle. You can sell newspapers, cut grass, whatever. I know that's cliche shit, but a lot of cliche shit be the truth. So you could do whatever and get a plane ticket, bus ticket, whatever, and move. And I'm not just saying move without a plan. Like don't just uproot your life and move, but like you could travel. Like this life shit it's more to life than just being alive. Like you just living just to live, then you ain't doing shit.
No, facts. I'll go to one that I really realized like super, super in-depthly recently. This on some relationship stuff, like people, I mean, I don't know everybody's relationship, just from what my viewpoint is. A lot of people see relationships and, you know, you always hear that you've changed and stuff like that. It's like, in a relationship, like you have to change. Well, yes, you have to change, but in the sense that like everybody changes, everybody grows as they get older, everybody experiences new things, you know what I'm saying, mindset shifts and everything like that. So like expecting someone, I think a myth in a relationship is expecting someone to be exactly who they were when you first met them.
Yeah, that's insane.
That is absolutely crazy. And you have to be willing to put in the work, like relationships work, so you have to be willing to put in the work to continuously learn who that person is that you're talking to and you're being with and stuff like that, because they're changing every day. So like you have to learn who they are just as they have to learn who you are, growing and continuing to be. So that's something I was thinking about.
Let me piggyback off that too. Relationship wise, man. Let me tell y'all something, because this generation is fucked up over relationships. I ain't gonna even cap. You niggas need to stop looking at these celebrity couples as goals. Please stop doing that shit. You gonna set yourself up for failure. I want to be like Will and Jada. I want to be like Quavo and Sweetie. I want to be like Meg and Party. No, the fuck you don't.
No,
you just want that idea of love that they put portray. Yes,
you don't even know what's really going on behind.
Yeah, you don't know. Yeah, you want they love each other openly, but it's like, who are they on a daily basis? What is their daily life like? And no disrespect to them couples at all. Well, Quavo and Sweetie not together, but you know. Like Russell and Sierra, like if Russell and Sierra get a divorce, I'm not putting that on your life. You niggas are gonna be sick out here.
Facts, because that's your ideal. Like, oh,
like when Miguel and his old lady got divorced.
I was shocked.
Niggas was sick.
I wasn't sick. Don't get me wrong. I didn't really care. Like I don't be into it like that. But like
he was shocked.
I was shocked. I was surprised. I was like, damn, I would not have seen that.
Because they loved each other openly like a motherfucker.
Yeah, I would not have seen
that. But like,
coming.
I don't base my love around ideology.
Not facts.
My love is genuine, real love, because it's like, I gotta love you at the end of the day. Like I gotta come home to you or whatever we doing at the end of the day, because I'm not thinking like, damn, I want to be like Will or Jada. Let's be like, the goal is for me for love is to grow with somebody and die with somebody to where we build each other up and we build something special with the kids or whatever. and niggas could say like Jeff parents, they've been together. They just had their 30th wedding anniversary.
That's crazy.
And you could clearly tell they love each other. And they are polar opposites. LaToya Dixon and Jeff Dixon are polar opposites, but the shit worked. And and like she told me before, would it work for us?
Not gonna work.
May not work for you. And that's the truth, man. Find what works for you, and don't. And I'm not saying even with women having a whole, I need a black or whatever type of man. He gotta have a car. He gotta have a house. Like, I'm not saying lower your standards, but like, don't turn away a guy because he not everything on your list. He might acquire along the way what's on that list.
Yeah.
Or you might change. You like, man, fuck this list. This a nice nigga.
Right.
Or a cool nigga. Like the nigga, you gotta be willing to compromise, because I know a lot of women who. Dang, this is gonna be an episode.
Yeah, I was like, we definitely got the relationship episode.
This is just gonna be an episode because I could go out there about this shit, but like, love yourself first too. That's another thing.
You gotta love yourself.
You gotta love yourself first before you can love somebody else. And loving yourself is hard as fuck.
Yeah.
So.
All right. So last myth, because we about to get out of here. Last myth I want to debunk is that hard work equates success. That is not true.
No, that's not true at all. Fuck no.
That is not true. And not to say that hard work doesn't equate success. It's not hard. It's hard work solely by itself will not equate success.
No, because I could go down to Sewage and Water Boy and find 3 hardworking niggas, and they broke as shit. So.
And it also it depends on what you define as success in your life. True. Yes. Yeah. But you also have to be a lot smarter with what you're doing. You work hard, but with intent and understanding of what's going on and what you're doing. So you got to work hard, but smartly.
Yeah, man. Like, funnel that hard work.
Yeah.
Like, basically, like, find areas where your hard work will be needed instead of just working hard every day, all day. You're gonna burn out, and you're gonna get tired of this shit. I'm like, man, fuck this shit. I tried this shit. I'm going back to 9 to 5.
Yeah. Not even
selling drugs.
At a 9 to 5. You could work hard, because people get that confused too. Like, people like at a 9 to 5, like, bro, I've been working at this job 20 years, super hard. I ain't never got no raise. I ain't never got no.
Have you been actively working hard towards your own personal goals, or is your only goal to just work hard and think, if I work hard enough, I'm gonna get a promotion?
Yeah, promotion. Yeah.
But you get mad at a nigga who come in and in 4 months he get a promotion, but he's working hard. But he's funneling in, smart, he's funneling in that hard work to the right shit.
Right. So I mean, it's an understanding of what it is that needs to be done. So like, you can work hard. I'm talking about day in, day out. Work hard. Work hard. I saw a quote that said, if hard work pays off, why have I never seen a rich donkey? And I was like, damn, that's crazy.
Yeah.
They carry loads, boy.
They carry load. Why you think prostitutes work hard as shit?
Boy.
They out here sucking dick for money.
I'm sorry, kids.
Hey, but they hard work got to go to a pimp, because that pimp made a funnel of hard work to, like, I'm gonna keep these hoes in line and they gonna work hard for me.
Well, speaking of pimps, that book Dave Chappelle talk about, Iceberg Slim, cold book. Go read it. But all right, man. So we wrapping up here.
Yep. This has been the first episode of season 1. Oh, by the way, yes, we are doing seasons. This is not going to be a every week thing. We're gonna do 10 episodes a season.
Yep.
The first episode always gonna be personal
to us.
The 5th episode gonna be something special, and the 10th episode gonna be something special as well. So that's gonna be the format. The second episode, y'all gonna see the format as well. But we're learning as we're going.
Yeah.
So as you can see, we brothers. We got good energy. So, catch us next week, next Thursday. Peace.
Yep. Appreciate y'all for tuning in. Catch y'all next Thursday.
Peace.